Today is Anna's final day at university for this semester. In actual fact, last Friday was her final official day for the semester, but today she has an exam. She doesn't like exams. But on the positive side, the exam just so happens to coincide with Andy going to respite care for a couple of days, his last respite session of the year. So from this afternoon when Anna finishes her exam, we've got 2 full days. It's Monday morning as I record this. Andy's already gone to school, so we won't see him again now until Wednesday after school. Anna's already left to go to uni. Her exam isn't until this afternoon, but she's left to go to uni, and we'll be doing revision there all morning, which leaves me to start putting together the pieces of my plan to reward her. She's worked super hard this semester. She's worked super hard throughout the life of her degree so far. She's constantly doubting herself. You've seen how stressed out she's been, and she deserves a reward. So I've been trying to think of a way to kind of reward her for the last semester and for the last 3 years for a little while now, especially as soon as I saw that I was going to get a couple of days with her without Andy around, where we could go anywhere, do anything. So that set the cogs turning in my head to come up with a plan for something really cool that we could do. And then Black Friday happened, and on Black Friday there was just the right discounts in just the right places for me to be able to put my plan into action. So she's gone to uni, having been given instruction to pack a bag that will last her for 2 days and get her passport ready. And at 3:30 today I'm going to go and pick her up from uni. I'm going to drive her to Luton Airport, where we're going to spend the night tonight, and then super early tomorrow morning we're flying to France, where I'm going to take her to Disneyland Paris just for 1 day. And I know we went earlier in the year with the kids, and I know we're monsters for going without the kids, but I think we've got very good reasons. But we're going to go and do Disneyland Paris the adult way. So there's not going to be much in the way of going on rides, because we're not really rides people, but we're going to go and enjoy the fact it's going to look super pretty with all the pretty lights on. We're going to go and watch the nice Christmassy illuminations, enjoy all the Christmas fun, and just, should probably put the handbrake on, and just generally have an awesome day. We then fly back from France on Wednesday morning and get back into the UK about 10 o'clock, ready for Andy to get home from school at 3:30. Everything has to go perfectly over the next 3 days, or else we could be in disaster territory. But that does leave me with a lot of things to do today. Job number 1, I need to go and get a haircut. Job number 2, I need to take Dave to the kennels. Job number 3, I need to get all my videos stacked up for the next few days. And obviously need to get myself packed, get everything printed off and ready. Our printer's out of ink, so I can't print boarding passes, I can't print car hire confirmations. There's so many moving parts. I'm not stressed, you're stressed. It's 8:56 in the morning, and I'm gonna go and get my haircut. Haircut complete. Next job, go home, sort beard, jump in shower. Still gotta take Dave. Got to edit this video as well, so I'm not planning on taking my laptop with me, so you need editing partway through the day. Oh, what a kerfuffle. It was so busy in that barber's. That set me back a good half hour or so. It's gone 10 now. This is going to be cutting it fine. Next job then, Dave is in the back of the car. He's heard his name and he's up and having a look. But we're taking him to the kennels. And then on the way home, I need to do part 2 of this task, which is go and grab some black print ink so I can print the car hire details, the boarding passes, all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of that I could do on my phone. I've got the EasyJet app, I've got the boarding passes on there already, but I just want to be doubly safe. If I lose my phone, or if my phone runs out of battery, or I drop it in the sea, I realise I'm not going anywhere near the sea other than over it. If my phone ends up in the sea, that's probably the least of my worries. Oh, where's my boarding pass? But I just want to be doubly safe. Make sure I've got everything both printed off and digitally. I've also got it all written down in my book as well. So I've got 3 different collections of this information, or I will have once I've printed everything off. There is an ulterior motive to this trip as well. It's not just about us going and having fun and Anna chilling out at the end of term. And just, I mean, she does deserve that. Absolutely, she deserves that. But we'd been planning on having a trip on a plane at some point soon anyway, because we want to see if it's something we think we'd be able to do with Andy. And if it had been something we were both used to doing and comfortable doing, we'd have all just gone together and tried it for the first time. But I've not been on a plane for over 10 years. I've only ever been on a plane a couple of times as an adult anyway, and both times it was very much my ex-wife was in charge. She did everything. She told me where to be, when to be there, what I had to do, because she flew a lot more as a kid. We didn't really go on flying holidays as a kid. We did when I was very young, but from the age of about 7 or 8 onwards, we got a caravan, and that was it. From then on, we did caravan holidays, and we still went around Europe in it and stuff, but usually on the ferries or through the Eurotunnel. So I've not got very much experience of flying at all. Anna's not been on an aeroplane since she was a kid, so neither of us really know what we're doing. So rather than us getting stressed out and trying to figure it out for ourselves, with Andy there as well and him getting stressed out and trying to figure it out, we figured we'll get our stress out of the way on this trip, and if it does go well, then we know it's there as an option to do with the kids for a future trip, because potentially this is a quicker, more convenient, easier way for us to get to Disney. So it's an option there for future family holidays to Disney, but also obviously being able to fly opens up a whole world of other travel opportunities that we haven't explored at all yet, because I'll level with you, I'm terrified of doing it. I'm not afraid of flying. I have no fear of flying, I don't think. I didn't last time I was on a plane, but it's the I don't know if anxiety is the right word. It might be. It's just the kerfuffle, the not really knowing what I'm doing. I sat there last night watching videos on YouTube of Luton Airport and Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, just trying to get an idea of sorting out my bearings. I don't know what time. I mean, I know what time they tell you to be there. They say 2 hours before the flight, be there. But I don't know if it's recommended to go a little bit earlier. I don't know if you can wait a little bit later. I don't know, which I think summarises everything perfectly. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm doing, and me flapping about like this is not the right environment to be bringing Andy onto a plane in as well. So fingers crossed that element of the trip all goes well, and then we know we can do that, and then our reward is that we get to spend a day in Disney on discounted tickets, and just it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool, and we're going to get to do the stuff there that we couldn't necessarily do with Andy. Things like, I don't know, spending a little bit more time in the Studios park, which he hated. He just didn't find that interesting at all. He just wanted to be within eyesight of the castle the whole time. But we'll be able to have a look at some of the bits that he would find less enjoyable. Watch a parade, for example. I don't know, I mean, he's got no interest in the parades. We suggested it to him back in May and he wasn't interested, so we'd quite like to do that. So there's lots of little bits that we're going to be able to do to make it a unique style of trip anyway. And yeah, I'm super excited, but seriously running behind. It's gone 11 o'clock now. I've still got to edit you. I've got to record another video and edit that somewhere as well, because if I don't get that done, we're going to miss a day of Vlogmas, which I'll be very sad about. And I also need to obviously pack and be ready to pick up Anna in about 3.5 hours. It'll be fine. Well, that's Dave sorted and also booked in for his haircut ready for Christmas, which he's having on Wednesday morning before we pick him up. Job now is printer ink. Boarding passes and all other paperwork printed. The last thing to do now is edit you and pack and go. Realistically, it's 12 o'clock now. I'm picking Anna up very, very soon. Well, not very soon, but I need to be leaving here like 2:30ish to get there on time. So I think we're actually gonna have to miss a day of the vlog. I had planned to record this video and record the autism gift guide this morning and get them both edited and uploaded and scheduled. I'm not taking my laptop with me. We're only doing hand luggage only. I don't want to be taking a laptop because there's no room in my bag with all the other stuff I need to take. So there'll be no vlog tomorrow, but there will be an awesome vlog the day after, which should make up for it, and an awesome couple of days actually, because I'm sure there'll be so much going on over the next 3 days that it won't all be able to be one video. So hopefully that's okay. If it's not, there's not much I can do about it now, but I'd rather miss a day than really rush something and it be rubbish, so hopefully you understand. If you have enjoyed this little mini video, a half day's vlog though, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for, well, finding out how this trip goes more than anything else. And thank you very much for watching.